If you ask any high school football coach in Texas why they wanted to coach, they'll tell you they want to use the game they love as a platform to teach life lessons to young men. That's true in Salado for head coach Alan Hare and his staff as well. One way they do that is putting on an annual mom's dinner for the Eagles football team, where his message to the kids is simple. If you can learn to respect your mom publicly, you'll respect everyone and every woman you meet.
It's like the first time each 17 years because the players change.
We all know high school football in Texas for the tailgates, the hits, and the Friday night lights.
And it's something that we have on our practice calendar. Well in advance, they know that their attendance is mandatory here.
Salado is like every other quintessential small Texas town. It shuts down to see the Eagles every Friday, except on this team. One of the biggest lessons taught through the game of football.
We have Mother's Dinner, Mother's Night.
Has nothing to do with the sport itself.
And it's a chance for those kids to make their Mother's Day.
As the season is set to kick off, the Eagles gather on a Friday night in true Texas fashion with a message for their mom.
I'm thankful for everything you do and always being there for me, but I'm a little hard-headed sometimes. I love you, Mom.
To know that our coaches weren't just here to coach football, that it was something that they wanted to create a family experience. They wanted the boys to feel like they were part of a family, a part of something else.
It's just special to hear them say it because, like they said, it's not something you really say every day, even if you think it or know it. We're not really good about saying why or, you know, how thankful or how we love each other.
It's something so simple, yet something so powerful.
We're just trying to make a difference. And so when people really ask you what you do, you're a difference maker. Oh, this is one of the silly things Coach Hare wants us to do. And then I'll hear stories about it in the spring of, Coach, I'm going to be better this fall. There's more that I'm going to say. You know, like we had mentioned, someone typed it in their phone and some had it written out, some have things memorized, and then when they're put on the spot, you know, that leaves them, but then it goes down to what's true feelings. And then if you just tell her you love her, you know, good things will happen.
Alan Hare has held this dinner all 17 years he's been a head coach, including the 4 that he's been at his alma mater. He got the idea from a head coach he crossed paths with when he was still an assistant.
My mom, she came to the first one here, and so I was pretty proud that, you know, I got to speak in front of players that are playing now for the Salado Eagles, as well as the program that I came up through, and show the young kids and the youth of today that, you know, here's what's important. You know, X's and O's and all the different schemes and stuff, but let me tell you what, here's where it starts.
So on an August Friday night without pads, but with Texas barbecue, a hug, and maybe even a few tears.
I think it was hard to limit because there's plenty of things that I can say about her. Like all these guys out here, they can talk all day about their moms. So, yeah, figuring out the right thing to say.
High school football teaches its most powerful lesson.
Like I was at home, I was thinking about what I was going to say. Really started realizing how much I take her for granted. And so I was glad to be able to get a platform like this for everyone to say that to her, but also in front of everyone else. So it really makes her feel important, and she knows I mean it.
One kid at a time.
Now, those players whose moms aren't able to make it to the dinner every year for whatever the reason may be, bring someone like an aunt, sister, grandmother, someone important to them to show them their appreciation for them.